Alright, so we'll be discussing of what front-end development is all about, and I'll make this video as fast as possible. So like I said, we'll be talking on based on three technologies here: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. But like I explained, front-end development is just the user interface of a website. What the user is viewing, yes, what you're seeing. Like the front end of this document is just what I, the user, am seeing. Yes, so that's what front end is all about in website development. So website development overview, right? It's also actually website development is actually a process of creating and building websites. It involves various tasks such as you have web design, coding, programming, and content creation. Yeah, so these are the basic process in website development or in application development. Yes. So we combine all of this process to actually establish a functional and visually appealing website accessible to on the internet. And the process that are generally mentioned above that includes planning and requirement analysis. So you need to understand the website's purpose. That's what you want to build. The second thing, you need to identify your target audience. Who is this website for? You need to define your goals and determine the feature and functionality and content structure that will be required on that your website. So the second phase of it is the web design. Web design is just you creating a visual layout. That's the user interface, commonly called UI, and the user experience, that's the UX. This actually focus on like bringing out the attractive part of that website. Like your focus is on designing a website that is both attractive and easy to navigate through. Like if I want to go to a particular page on my website, I should not stress about going to that space. And then the next part of building a website we have is for the front end development, what I've been talking about. In front end, we use technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript to implement the visual design that we have already created using our UI and UX. We have created our user experience above using some tools like Figma and the rest. So the web design structure that we're just creating the visual layout. Before now, in the front end part, we are using tools like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to now bring that UI that we have created into life. That is, we now implement it using tools like HTML or technologies like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So the back-end part of website development simply involves the server logic side. Yes, this actually powers the website database management, integrating programming language such as you use Python, PHP, Ruby, and then these common technologies that are just out. We have MongoDB, which is a NoSQL database tool. We also have Express.js and Node.js. Yes, so those are all back-end tools that will be covered throughout this course. But in this first part, like I said, will be based on the web design part or the planning and requirement analysis phase, the web design phase, the front-end development phase, then we will now go to the back-end development phase. So like I said, this course is a little bit vast. It's a little bit complex. It's a little bit large. So just stay tuned as we move along. So the next part of it is the content creation. Yes. In content creation now, if you want to develop any website, you need to know the type of visual appealing colors or the type of content you're putting it on your website, the type of audios, the type of videos your website contains. Is the content I'm posting on my website actually to the target audience I want, or is it not facing? So you get, so the website you're creating or the content you're placing on your website needs to actually be in phase with the audience you are targeting. And then the next part is you're testing what you have created. Yes, you're testing what you have created.